All right, so just a quick video on computing your grade, the quarter grade. And so it's a pretty straightforward process, except since it's a weighted system, there's a little quirkiness to it. So I figured it would be worth it to go over it together quickly. So what I did was I just created a mock set of information here. Nothing too crazy. Oh, I just realized something. Let me just Control C and Control V. This should be in 3. Oh, not 3. 2, and this should be a Y, and this should be also a Y. Alright, so it wouldn't be a presentation by me without a typo somewhere, right? So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you a Desmos approach for figuring out your grade. Right, so all you're doing is you're putting in the scores that you earned in the first column, depending on the category, and the scores that were possible in the second category. Right, so the first category is related to tests. So the scores that this individual earned, this fictitious individual, would be 80, 75, and they also earned 8. Right, but that's bonus, so it's not as bad as it seems. Possible values would have been 100, 100, and 0 because it's a bonus category. All right, so there were 0 points available, and they earned 8 points in excess of that. All right, so that takes care of the test category. For the quiz category, we have 19. Oops. We have a 20. Oh, sorry, no, we don't have a 20. We have a 14. I was reading the wrong way. We have a 16, and we have a 10. All right, now the point totals that these values are out of would be 20, 15, 30, and 10. All right, so you can also do this on Excel. You see I have the information in Excel. So, but I think this is a nice user-friendly way to do it because I'm going to be putting this information in Schoology anyway, this applet, so you'll have access to it and you'll be able to modify it with your own information. I also created a slider to represent participation score. So you can put it, I put it in quarter unit increments. If you have something other than that, then you can overwrite it, but I figured that wasn't necessary. Right, so this student earned an 8, so I'd slide this over to 8. Now the computation, because it's a weighted system, let me slide on over here and show you. Where, well, at least as far as it'll let me go, 60% of your grade, if you check back at the syllabus, you see that 60% of your grade is associated with tests. All right, so if you take the total of your X column divided by the total of your Y column, this would be represented by this computation. All right, same idea for the quizzes. All right, so total of the X column, but in the quiz category. All right, so total of the X column divided by total of the Y column gives you the percent or the decimal value of the proportion that was earned by the student. That amounts to 30% of the overall average. And then if you, it's hard to see, but if you take 10 and multiply it by P divided by 10, oh, I accidentally deleted it, that's fun. All right, so undelete, the beauty of undo. I'll just scroll over. 10 times P over 10, all right, there was 8 points earned by the student. 10 possible, it amounts for 10% of the average. This number here would be the amount, or the quarter average for that student. All right, so what you can do with this is you can modify it based off your own information. You can expand the table, reduce the number of entries in the table depending on how many assessments there were. If you had 10 more assessments, I only have 4 in here, but if you had 10 more, just put what you earned, put what it was out of, and just keep on keeping on. As long as the number of entries in X2 match, or in your X columns, you know, X2 in this case, matches the number of entries in the Y column, then you're good to go. All right, so this is a pretty nifty way of being able to handle grade computation, at least to verify that what shows up in Schoology is correct. So if you have any questions, send me a message and I'll get back to you.